Try this on for size.
Oh, dress up. Do you have a Frankenstein mask?
There are no Steins allowed in here.
It's nice to see young people dressing up again.
Tony, hello. It's David Jones here. I'm a feature writer at the Mail. I saw this story at the weekend about the KKK picture.
It was just purely a coincidence that we happened to be in a pub and the guys came in dressed up in KKK costumes.
Right. Fucking hell. Weird. Which pub was it?
I don't actually know because I'm more know Belfast than Newtonards, so it's
right.
I'm not sure the name of the pub, but it was one of the pubs in Newtonards.
Right. What did you make of it?
It was they was all in good spirits. They was friendly enough. They posed for photographs. No one was drunk or making any trouble. There was no bad behaviour. They sat around for about 10 or 15 minutes and then disappeared. I think they was going on a pub crawl around Newtonards.
Right. And so did you have a picture taken with them?
I had the picture taken. I just didn't put it up anywhere.
Right. We can't have it, can we?
No, sorry.
You still got it?
I've still got it, but you can't have it, no.
Right. Why did you not put it up? I mean, it's only harmless banter, wasn't it?
No, because it gets misconstrued, doesn't it? And you get these groups like Hope Not Hate who do anything to try and smear people, and they try and make out that it was a KKK rally or something, and they'd have the picture to go with it. So obviously they've sort of twisted it on Sharon's photo, and they would have done the same for mine. So if photos like that get out there, even though it's harmless fun, it gets twisted to be a lot more than it is.
What did you make of that protest? Did you think it was...
Of what, sorry?
Of the KKK protest, do you think it was harmless, or do you think it was anything more?
I wouldn't even call it a stunt, really. Some lads just got dressed up to go out for Halloween, and people could get offended by anything. If you think how many people were burnt to the stake over the years for being witches, you could just as easily be offended by witches' outfits or something like that, couldn't you?
Yeah, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, and if you think that obviously the KKK did kill people over the years, but Black Lives Matter killed 5 police officers in 2016. So
who did?
Black Lives Matter, the protest group. One of their activists shot dead 5 police officers in Dallas in 2016.
Oh,
so you've got all these other groups, like although obviously the KKK aren't angels, you've got all these other groups that commit atrocities as well, and I think people could get offended by any costume.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Do you know who they were? I mean,
no, I don't know who they were, but I know that no one was intimidated or offended in the pub that we were in. And I spoke to a couple of people afterwards that had been in other pubs and saw them, and it sounded like they just went out and had a good time. I don't think anyone who actually saw them was offended. And then it's just like once a few photos got on social media, a few people decided to make more of it than it actually was.
Right.
It's the same as the guy. It's the same as the guy on the tube who was. You probably read about that as well. Who was dressed up as Samuel Jackson. And
I did say that.
And but I think it was. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. There was actually an anti-racism campaign where a load of black celebrities. I can only think of Sol Campbell off the top of my head, but there was a few of them where they whited up, and there was actually sort of like pictures in advertisements in newspapers and things like that of Sol Campbell looking as white as I am.
Sol Campbell was in it, wasn't he?
Yes. So really, if people blacking up's offensive, then people whiting up should be as well.
Yeah.
You got the Lenny Henry film he did about 30 years ago, didn't he? When he had the mafia after him, and he whited up. And then, about 10 years ago, you had the film White Chicks, where I forget their names, the 2 black brothers who were actors in America. They went undercover, dressed up as white girls.
Yeah.
So it's sort of I think some, to be fair, I think some people like to be offended. I think they look out for things to be offended by, and then they jump on it.
Yeah. How many members are you doing okay for membership?
We don't really divulge the figures, but we're steadily gaining in membership. I won't know for a couple of weeks whether any of this has affected it, but obviously getting quite a lot of publicity will probably help. So hopefully in a couple of weeks have a lot more members than we got now.
What, from this KKK thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that will help.
Yeah, I think it will. Yeah.
Why?
To be fair, because I think although these sort of chattering classes are offended by it, I think most people aren't really that concerned about it, and it just reminds people that we're out there. You know, obviously we were nothing to do with the costumes anyway. So.
Yeah. So membership could go.
Yeah, everyone I've spoken to so far has been all right about it. Most people have been a few people have been sort of joking about it on Facebook and things, but I haven't had any sort of negative responses about it.
Right. So membership could really go.
I wouldn't have thought it'll affect it that much, but we might get an extra sort of few dozen members or something out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
How did you meet out there?
Well, we had a lot of mutual friends. I've known her on Facebook for a long time, and she came over. She came over here for an anti-IRA demonstration about 8 months ago.
What was that? What was that demonstration?
There was a demonstration about a united Ireland, and it was held in the centre of London, and Gerry Adams was one of the speakers.
Right.
So she came. I already knew her off Facebook, and she came over to protest that, and I was also protesting it.
Oh, I see. She was protesting again. I was just thinking, what the hell was she doing? Yeah.
Yeah. No, we weren't guests of the meeting. No, we were protesting against it. Yeah.
Where was that held?
Congress House, I think it is.
Congress House. Yeah. And was there a big protest?
To be fair, there wasn't, because there was a couple of other protests going on in other parts of the country, but there was like sort of 30 or 40 of us were outside making our presence known. So.
Well, you weren't arrested.
Because there is still actually a lot of support for the IRA in the union movement. I know Steve Headley, was he Assistant Secretary of the RMT? I know he's very pro IRA. I've been going on his Facebook quite a lot, checking things out.
What's he called? Steve Headley?
Yeah, he's one of the top guys in the RMT.
Right.
And I've been going through his Facebook. He refers to the Union Jack as the butcher's apron. He refers to soldiers serving in Northern Ireland back when he was a child, back 40 odd years ago, as he referred to them as marauding British soldiers in Londonderry, and he also spoke on a programme a few years back when they were talking about a statue for Margaret Thatcher, and he condemned her for letting the IRA terrorists starve to death on hunger strike.
Right.
Because a lot of people forget that they actually were terrorists. They weren't just political prisoners. They've been convicted of crimes, and then.
Yeah. Let us have that. If it's going to recruit you members, why not let us have the picture of yourself with that bloke dressed up?
Like I said, it would get people that Hope Not Hate and make out that it was real.
Shame. I just can't see how it's doing you harm. You don't know who the guy is. Is it one person? Is it the same sort of picture as the Sharon one?
Yeah, the same sort of thing, yeah.
Have the police been in touch with you?
No.
Or Sharon?
No. Well, I've been at work all day, so I don't know if they've contacted her today, but as of yesterday, they hadn't contacted her and they haven't contacted me.
All right.
Hopefully they won't put too much effort into it, because it's just some lads having fun. I would have thought they must have some proper crimes to deal with. You know, when people have actually been physically harmed or lost property or something, rather than just had hurt feelings.
Yeah, that's true.
And again, anyone with hurt feelings, they would have had their feelings hurt from seeing it online or in the newspaper, rather than actually being there.
Try this on for size.
Oh, dress up. Do you have a Frankenstein mask?
There are no Steins allowed in here.
It's nice to see young people dressing up again.